Hey everyone, it's Sandy, and I just want to show you a really quick layout I made yesterday from items that were just all over my desk because I was trying to clean it up. And at first I was just going to record, and so I'm kind of talking right here, but I had a whole bunch of interruptions, and then like I'm going to have one now. You can wait. And then, so I'm kind of showing you my desk. I'm showing you what I want to work on. That page that I use a splattering, what do you call it? Stencil. And I'm just showing you my mess because Lisa's coming and that's where she's going to be sitting. So I need to clear all that stuff off and make a pretty space for her, pretty clean space. So we can make a mess together in my room. And so I'm just kind of showing you. I don't know, a lot of that stuff under my desk I don't use. I don't know what I'm going to do about it. I thought about doing mystery boxes if people don't mind getting some used items, like 3 or 4 or 5 mystery boxes and just drawing them and mailing them out. And then I'm just showing you the stuff I have on my desk, and that's what I'm pretty much going to be using on this layout. So let's see. So I have that piece. Okay, I have that piece of paper, and right there I used a really thin layer of molding paste with that stencil right there from the Crafter's Workshop. I think it's called Mini Splatters, and it makes me laugh because we want our splatters to look nice and neat, so I buy those. And then I'm looking at the back of that picture because that's a picture of Isabel, I think when she was 3 or 4. And she had some flashcards, and she was trying to, learn how to read, and the first word that she read to me was ask, and I was so excited I took a picture of it, and I've always wanted to scrapbook it and just never have. That's just a piece of Project Life card that I had from Studio Calico on my desk, and I love the pinks in it. I think these are my favorite colors right now, the pink, red, and the blue. I just love the way they go. I have that little piece of doily that I've cut and used, and that piece is just hanging around on my desk, so I thought I'm going to use it. I just don't like the corners to show. I kind of want to make it still look like a doily, So I put that down, and I was going to use that card because that card is hard to use because I don't want to put favorite with Isabel and then Gabby one day think, well, Isabel is mom's favorite. So I thought I was going to put favorite memory, but it just doesn't work out. I don't like the way it's sitting, and I'm trying to find a place for that because that's another Project Life card or a sticker that's been cut already, and I'm going to cut it again. So, and then I got interrupted and I came back. So again, I'm talking, but I'm speeding up my video so you don't have to hear everything that's going on in the background. So now I'm going to go ahead and start my layering. Just with stuff, like I said, on my desk. I had that that little piece of 12 by 12 paper, left over from scraps. And I'm just going to use that. And I like the way it's turning out so far. I have that sticker. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead and put this down. And I'm just flipping through. These are all scraps I have pretty much from that Studio Calico last month's kit where I was trying to kill a kit, and I ended up doing like 8 layouts or something, so I was really happy about that. And then somebody sent this, I want to say Coralie, maybe somebody, I don't know, I'm sorry, somebody sent it to me last year, those little sticky tabs, and I hadn't opened them, and I went ahead and did that. And I have that Celebrate Today sticker from a Dear Lizzie that I've been trying to use up, and I can't put it anywhere. So then that flowers from Dear Lizzie as well. I go ahead and glue that on, and that little sticker sheet, that Dear Lizzie one, I have like 2 of them, so I'm trying to go through, finish this one, so then I can get started on the next one. I just, with Dear Lizzie and Amy Tan, I just find myself wanting to buy more than 1 sheet because, like, I don't want to run out of it, and then when I end up buying 2, it's kind of like, oh, I need to use one up, like finish using this up. So I'm just putting some little hearts and stuff around. And so far, I'm really liking the way this came out. I hardly ever use a dark background, but I really am enjoying like the blue right here. And I love the way the colors are just kind of popping off of it. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of my go-to gold lame, and this is still the bottle that I'm trying to finish up. There's very, very little in it, so there we go. And I found a vellum heart, and I didn't put it on, and still wanting to add that. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to add stuff to each of these splatters. So I have these buttons that I've had for a very long time. There's like buttons, arrows, and hearts on there, and I thought, I'm just going to add these things in here and see how it turns out. And I really, really like the way it comes out. So really excited about that. And these little pieces that you see me pulling, they're just stuff I've had. Like that was from, I think, a Amy Tan or a Dear Lizzie 4x6 card that I cut. This really is just stuff hanging around my desk, so that I keep trying to incorporate and use up, but I don't. Gabby's not having a good time with her dad. I can hear her crying right now. She's looking for me. So, anyways, and here we go. I'm going to start gluing down these little hearts. And I think that little bottom cluster is going to come up. So, let's see what else I'm doing. And it was funny. I wish you could hear me talking on this video, because I'm like, oh, you guys, I feel so out of practice. I don't know how to make a video just live anymore, you know, well, not live, but you know, without forwarding it or anything, because I was just fiddling with stuff, and I think it ended up being like a 35-minute video, but I just sped it up because I thought, gosh, I'm not gonna post that. Who wants to watch it, right? So yeah, let's see. And that box right there, it's a Studio Calico box that we get our Project Life kit in. And basically all I did was cut the lid off, and it's really great for holding all these Freckle Fawn pieces and just different things that we get in our kits. So that's the box that you see me digging. It's got a lot of my Freckle Fawn stuff and just little bits and pieces that come from the Studio Calico kits. And I'm trying to put that little frame in. It doesn't work. And then these acrylic pieces came in a Freckle Fawn kit, I think 2 months ago, and I never knew how to use them. And I really like the way I put them on this layout right here. So I'm glad I got use out of those, because I really was at a loss of what to do with them. And I like the color. So there we go. And I'm trying to find something to put on it that's a little heavy so it can kind of like hold down that. So that glue will dry. And I love those frames right there, those little like wreath circle frames that we got from Freckled Fawn. But I end up cutting one and making 2 circles out of them, and I'm really glad that I did that. I'm gonna get the door for Gabby. Hang on one second. What, Gabby? I'm right here. Okay, so let me see what else I'm doing right here. So I'm just gluing down those frames. See how I just kind of bent the little metal pieces into circles, and I like the way that came out as well. So let's see. I thought about journaling on this, but I'm not going to. If I journal on it, it will be on the back, and it'll just tell the same story about how Isabel was learning how to read, and that's the first word that she read to me, and I was very excited and took a picture. So there we go. And then I think I'm done, and I'm like starting to show you, but then I'm like, no, I need to put some sequins on here. So let's see. Yeah, somebody sent me that bag of sequins. I forget who, but I just started putting glue everywhere. And sometimes I like to put like a lot of glue and then just make a cluster like of 4, 5, 6 sequences. And sometimes I like to put some of them separate. And that way, because you know when sequence falls, it's just pretty random. It's not like one piece here, one piece there. Sometimes they fall in clumps. So I started making like little clumps of sequins on my pages the last few layouts, and I like the way it's coming out. So that is all I'm adding here. And I believe that was my finishing product that I put on this page. Was a sequence, was the last thing I did put on this page. So yeah. And I ran out of glossy accents, so I bought that because I couldn't find any glossy accents anywhere. So I'm trying it out and seeing it. It's like that Tombow Mono clear thing. So we'll see how it works. But there we go. There's a picture of my layout. And I have one more a couple more. There we go. That's my layering I did with just pieces of cards and stuff that I had on my desk. I love these acrylic pieces. I really like the way they came out. And I love that splattering stencil. That was the first time I tried it out. And I love that cluster. That's probably my favorite one. So hope you guys have a good day. And I will talk to you later. If you have any comments, just leave them below, and I will talk to you in a minute. Or I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey! Well, baby, wait.